All righty, BHCL, welcome back to game day 2 of round 2 of the playoffs. Which is taking place. Game 1 tonight is going to be taking place in Los Angeles between the LA Earthquake and the New York Bagels. First thing I want to get off the bat, we apologize for not having the desk today in the last game day. We have 2 active members of the desk with warrants for their arrest. In other news, Alfresco Demoni will not be commentating tonight. Take that information as you please. But we're going to start off a little bit earlier because we want to talk about one word, and that word is legacy. Both franchises enshrined into their own worlds. One massive triumph and success, while the other one is a complete and utter failure. It shouldn't be any surprise who I'm talking about. The LA Earthquakes have a deep fog that clouds over every aspect of their organization. Team manager, owner, TJF 101, there he is on the home bench over there, has a singular championship to his name. That ring came because a member of the other team, the New York Bagels, Youppi, decided to take his talents to Seattle for 1 year and play for the Golden Eagles. A Cinderella story. Also on that team was one Ghosty Ferret, member of the Earthquakes today. But everybody believes that ring is Mickey, and I tend to agree. I may or may not have started that rumor. Actually, I didn't. Okay? But every other season besides the one that Youppi was part of the TJF franchise has ended the same way. Complete and utter failure. And tonight, this is not just an organizational failure. It's not one person, TJF. I want to point out the entire LA Earthquakes roster minus one player is part of this legacy and have their own legacy of failure. We've obviously mentioned TJF 101. Let's start with the Earthquakes star player, Ghosty Ferret. I'm looking at him right now. This young prospect came up with Youppi in that Seattle ring, joined the Boston Grizzlies for multiple seasons and won multiple championships with Youppi on the team, Luke on the team, R-Doggy on the team. Complete studs. But Youppi left. He retired for one season. What did Ghosty Ferret do? Not a single thing. His team barely made, or I don't know if they barely made the playoffs, but they made the playoffs. They didn't do jack squat in the playoffs. Ghosty Ferret, failure. Moving on to the next star, or I guess former star of the team, Konechny. Oh my goodness. This man has ring chased for the past 8 seasons and has not done a single thing. He even was on a stacked Youppi team, and they lost. This man and his fall from grace has been nothing short of a spectacular ride. Leading the league in points at times, high-end goal scorer, able to put a team on his back, and is just vanished. He's a fringe second liner now, and, you know, the Earthquake need more from him. And then we can move on to Quake TFA. This man was brought in by Youppi to the Boston Grizzlies a couple seasons ago to be trained and mentored up through the Grizzly way. And what did that lead to him? Championship lost in the finals. Trade out of Boston to end up to play with Konechny in St. Louis. It just doesn't work. And then don't even get me started. The only person on this team without a legacy of failure is Vaculent Beef, and he's like a rookie. But none of that matters right now. What matters is the next 15 minutes of gameplay. Can the LA Earthquake extend their season by 1 game? Can the oh my goodness, my apologies, folks. The New York Bagels, can they move on to the championship series with a 2-0 sweep over the LA Earthquakes? I'm not going to give you a prediction here, but I think you can see where I'm favoring based off that opening monologue. But we're moments away from puck drop, and we're going to take it back down to the ice so you can see what's going on. And also, big shout out to the man behind the camera, Luke. Thanks, Luke, for running that. And man, I just sprinted up the concourse, and now I'm back.
Yeah, it's
interesting to see if there's any line changes, and it doesn't look like we have a Quake TFA AFK on the ice.
That was
starting goaltenders. Yeah. Starting goaltenders for tonight. Nixies 12 for LA. Panda Man 10-10 or 10-10 for the Bagels. Vaculate Beef, Ghosty Ferret out on the ice for LA with Arax and Yuppie starting for the Bagels. Will the Bagels smear the opposition today? Let's find out. Yuppie behind his net. Bring it up the near side past the penalty boxes, taken over by Ghosty Ferret. Yuppie applying some light pressure with Ghosty Ferret coming out on top of Yuppie. Quick steal back, gets past him, works towards the net. Nice save by play by Vaculate Beef to hit it to the corner. No shot on net for Yuppie. Ghosty Ferret driving Yuppie out of his zone. Here comes Ghosty Ferret near the benches, but Yuppie on him and directs that behind his own net. Well done. But Yuppie steals the puck from Ferret. He's got a mini 2-on-1 with the Arax here. Vaculate Beef pitches over and ends that odd man rush. And now Vaculate Beef looks like he just woke up and learned how to play Minecraft, and he's just swinging. Big pass cross for Arax. Big shot, big save by Nixies. Huge save almost 1 minute into the game. And a do-or-die situation for LA, and Nixies comes up absolutely massive. Good for him. Shot by Yuppie, another save, clear by Nixies. And so far, the Bagels 2-0 on the shots. Not much going LA's way. And, you know, time of possession has really been in the Bagels' favor. I say that now. Now Ghosty Ferret has it, cutting through the middle. Staying on the ice with Beef. First lines are still out. They got to be looking for a change. Big block by Yuppie, clears it out. Ghosty Ferret brings it back. Yuppie's going for a change. My bad. Ghosty Ferret cuts up. Cutting through, dancing through the neutral zone. P3, big save by Panda Man. Cleared out. Up comes Tango. Second line's coming out for both teams. Second line for LA. It's going to be Connect Me and Quake TFA or possibly TJF 101. Second line for the Bagels. Top Rages in Tango. Tango, a former elite player in the league with his voodoo witchcraft that he can do with the puck on his stick. It is absolutely amazing. Let's see if he can find that magic today. Oh, but here's a rush for connecting. He just slides it on through under Panda Man. And LAE, the Earthquake, they get off to the early lead. A rare sight this season, and this is absolutely huge for LA. You don't want to be coming back against some powerhouse of the Bagels and a player like Yuppie. So this is absolutely massive for the LA Earthquakes, and they need to build off of this. The second line's under scrutiny, mainly by me, comes through for LA, and the Bagel second line, they're looking for answers. They're looking for answers.
It's Nick that's woken up recently in this playoffs. Feels like for LA, which is kind of surprising because he's known to be a little bit of a playoff choker.
Yes, he has. Face off after the goal commenced. Konechny wins it forward. And coming in, is he going to get another shot on net? Negative Ghost Rider. Tango steals the puck. He's got a 2-on-1. Can he get the pass across the top? Huh? What were they doing? Tango's coming up. He has an odd man rush, and they just stop and look at the puck like, no, I don't want to go anymore. Okay. But here comes Top Rages back in on the attack. And, I mean, the best defense is good offense. And what we like to say in the hockey world around coaching is anytime you get scored on, you want to punch back. And let's see if the Bagels can punch back. But in comes Quake. Big shot saved by Panda Man. And Tango working up the far side by the benches. Stolen by Konechny. And puck goes out of play. Add benches. Dog. Woof, woof. What a play. By what a play. There was no play there. First line back out for both teams. And we'll see. Advantage right now goes to LA's second line. Goes to their second line. Face off near the Bagels bench in the neutral zone. Win back by Arax. Vaculate Beef hard on the forecheck. Prevents a pass. But Yuppie gets past him afterwards. Another 2-on. A great area pass. Great swat by Ghosty Ferret. Denies Arax the shot. That was a beautiful setup by the Bagels. And that could have been a penalty right there. The referee saying on puck. Questionable call, if you ask me. Oh, what a steal by Vaculate Beef on Yuppie. He shoots. Panda Man makes the save, but he slides out of the way. What is he doing? The Bagels clear the zone. Yuppie is trying to get past Ghosty Ferret, but Ghosty Ferret and his aura guides that puck to the corner. Yuppie now near side, possibly looking for a passing option. passes across. Great stop by Vaculate Beef, but as also noted, a whip by Arax. Another whip by Arax, but another great setup by Yupi. Yupi now. And we'll see if Arax keeps missing on those opportunities. Is he not going to look for that pass anymore? And I would say don't. Or don't get away from the game plan. The pass across is going to work. Big shot by Konechny, saved by Panda Man. Here comes Yupi up the near side. Trying to get past Konechny, but he's lower on Stam. He's probably going to have to look for his change soon. Tango gets it into the zone. Yupi staying on the ice. Ghosty Ferret and Yupi staying on the ice. Never mind, they both get off at the same time. And you expect to see that. Ghosty Ferret and Yupi, they are the marquee matchup here. Shot from outside, save by Panda Man. Top Ray just trying to get something going in the last 30 seconds for the Bagels. And LA now has 4 shots on goal. Wow. Those sort of came out of nowhere. Tango, nice pull move to the middle. He's got time and space. Can he get it on net? He shoots and scores! Oh my goodness. Tango, from a nothing play, drags it off the boards, walks through the center and around the goalie and just taps it in. And I believe that's his first goal of the playoffs. He might have scored on the first game day, but I think that's his first goal of the playoffs. And man, what an individual effort. And if you're LA, you got to be hating this. What are your thoughts?
For some reason, I think I just lost connection for a second there. Clock is winding down here for the first period. And to tie that up with just seconds left, that's going to hurt Los Angeles more than anything.
Yeah, for sure. Well, we always say goals in the first and last minute of a period kill. And I guess with 5-minute periods, we could say the first and last 30 seconds of a period. And Yupi is back out on the ice. Yupi and Tango versus Konechny and Ghosty Ferret. Oh, centered out. Yupi has time. He shoots and scores with 1.7 seconds left. Oh my goodness. This is the power line for the Bagels. Yupi and Tango, 2 fantastic players. And LA counters that with Ghosty Ferret and Konechny, and they just got owned. Talk about all busting goals to allowed. LA just allowed 2 in the last 30 seconds. 1.7 seconds left. Yupi, what a shot with all the time in the world there.
Yeah, I believe that's 16 seconds of in-game time that was between those 2 goals, and that's got to be hurting so bad if you're Los Angeles. You were just leading 17 seconds ago on the clock, and now you're down a goal going into the second period.
Yeah, oh my goodness. Face off, but nothing's going to happen. Gentlemen screaming right there. No fisticuffs or anything. But before I hand this over to you, Luke, I just want to say, you're playing against all-time players like Yupi. If you're talking real-life hockey, Gretzky, Lemieux, Guy Lafleur, you cannot let your foot off the gas for a second. And LA did that for about 20 seconds, and they're down a goal after leading for most of the period. But I'm going to hand it over to Luke for this intermission.
Yeah, so obviously a pretty crazy game coming off the start. Los Angeles, huge underdogs in this matchup. They go into game 1, and they play fairly well up until the final minutes of play. They had an insanely close match. It went into overtime there with lots of chances back and forth to close the game out for either side, but ultimately the Bagels come out on top. So that makes tonight an elimination game for Los Angeles. If Los Angeles does not win this game, they're done for the season. They go on to play a 3rd round matchup against whoever loses the following match tonight. But besides that, their names will have no chance to be engraved on the cup. So it'll be really interesting to see how they can bounce back from this. The players on the Earthquake are not known to necessarily have the best mental, multiple of them throwing each other under the bus as the season have gone on, yet they have put their differences aside, they have had team meetings, worked through those issues, but like ZDXW just said a second ago, those last second goals are killer, and to let up 2 of them in the dying seconds after leading against the best team in the league, I mean, that's absolutely heartbreaking. ZDXW, what have you seen from the play so far? What do you think is the key to winning this?
I mean, first of all, they got to win their ones. Okay, Ghosty Ferret against Yupi. Yupi's probably getting about 65 65% of the wins compared to Ghosty Ferrets when they go into the corner loose puck battle. They got to start winning those once and being in a position to support each other off the puck. And what do I mean by that? If Ghosty Ferret has the puck, and let's say he's in the other team's corner, in the offensive zone, Vaculent Beef, Konechny, whoever the heck is out on the ice with him, needs to move into a position where he can be readily available to either go in and support his teammate or be a passing option or drop back and be a defensive option as well. And right now, it seems like there's 4 individuals playing in this game. And that is not a recipe for success. You can look at, on the other side, the Bagels have the best player in the world, Yupi. And he's still trying to set up his teammates for passes. And team play wins championships. Sorry, Luke, I went on a little rant there.
Oh, no, all good. I will say, I think that that UP constantly passing to Arax is the key to them winning.
Absolutely. Everybody's got to be a threat to score. If you know somebody's not going to be a threat to score, don't have to cover, bro. We know he ain't a shooter, but second period under the way. LA with a little ozone time, but the Bagels bring it back. Oh, what a dragon shot by Yupi. Big save by Nixies to keep it a 1-goal game. Ghosty Ferret coming up the far side now. He has a passing option. Doesn't even look at him. He tries to bulldoze his way through. Like, that's what I'm talking about, folks. Right there. You have your teammate wide open. You don't even look at him. Like, great players set up their teammates. They make their teammates better. And that's just not it. And LA takes a dumb penalty. I don't know if it's dumb or just accidental, but I'm going to say it's dumb. And now they got a kill. Like, grade A scoring chance wasted. Wasted.
Yeah.
And you mentioned in the intermission, Luke. That the LA, their mental is down. I know for a fact they've had a bunch of kumbaya sessions around the campfire. And it ain't working. Eagles need to get out of the way and play team hockey. Because of that, you now got a kill in a do-or-die game. Which will look a lot easier with Ghosty Ferret winning the draw, but he whiffs! Arax steals the puck, gets it up to Yupi. Brings it out of the zone. Nothing but time. The name of the game is possession here. Yupi went for the shot. It's on the post, and Arax! Nixies! What are you doing? He's there. He had all the time in the world to clear it. And that's a power play goal by Arax, assisted from Yupi.
This might be the fastest collapse we have ever seen in not even BHCL history, but just blocky hockey history as a whole. I mean, this is bad. Like, we keep hammering home this point, but they were leading almost a minute ago on the game clock, and now they're down 2 goals, and it just keeps getting worse, it seems like. Ghosty Ferret, a second ago, you mentioned just driving it up the ice, not passing to Vaculent Beef. That has been a criticism for a long time. Ghosty Ferret does not use his line mates. You'll notice that Arax and UP are favoring coverage towards Ghosty Ferret because they don't have to worry about Vaculent Beef when Ghosty Ferret has the puck.
Well said, Luke. And here comes Vaculent Beef. He steals the puck from Luke, gets shot, saved by Panda Man. Kudos to Panda Man. He hasn't seen a lot of, or very inconsistent action. Oh, he'll see a couple shots, then it'll be 2 minutes. And he is playing quite well. Vaculent Beef now, behind his own net, after he was just in the offensive zone. He allows Arax to close the distance and does not get the puck out. And we are mid-change. Second line's coming out on the ice. Nice ping by Tango. Gets it up to Konechny. Konechny looking to get a 5-hole shot from out deep, but whiffs. Tango now past Konechny and forechecking on Quake. Quake can't turn up that puck quick. That allows Tango to cook behind the net. He looked for a pass. Operators cannot get it. Nice clear by Konechny. Konechny in tight with Tango. And if you aren't careful, you'd think that they're one person for how close they were. Konechny gets a shot, goes on the side of the post. Not even a threat. Corner now. Tango working out the near side. As a passing option, top rages. Let's see if he takes it. It's a shot on net, and Nixies was not in great position there, let's be honest. And Tango still has the puck. Wow. Has to be that is dominant shift so far by Tango. Top rages on the near side of Nixies. 3 by Tango, blocked away by LA. They're able to clear the zone, but Tango regains possession. Pass across, top rages wide open, shoots it right into Nixies. And if you're Nixies, you got to be loving that because that's the easiest save in the world for him after some of the stuff that he's seen. Corner now. Quake brings it behind his own net. Looking for a passing option. Doesn't have it. Simply because he just didn't even look to pass. And me now hits the puck out of play. They'll have a quick stoppages. 2:06 remaining in the second period. Eagles up 3-1 over LA. Anything to add, Luke?
I mean, I gotta give props to the second line for the Earthquake. Although, like you said, they kind of got dominated by Tango. At least they didn't give up a goal. That's a positive for them.
As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, the standard has in fact been dropped. So you don't want to be saying that in do or die games. But in comes Vaculent Beef. Ping save by Panda Man, plays behind the net to his defenseman, Yuppie. I should just say all-star because he plays everything. Big goalie sometimes. Yuppie pass across for Arax. Wide open shot. Massive rebound by Nixies. Yuppie stays back. Pull move by Arax. Another shot. And Vaculent Beef clears. Yuppie whiffs. Vaculent Beef, can he make something happen? Vaculent Beef having a pretty darn good game considering that he's a rookie. He works it across. Dancing through the neutral zone. And that is disrupted by Ghosty Ferret. And Ghosty Ferret take over this game for LA. Because they're going to need something, man. Hopes and dreams only go so far. Big P3 shot saved by Panda Man. Panda Man looking sharp tonight after he let the first one in. Be pressuring Ghosty Ferret near the penalty boxes. Vaculent Beef decides to intervene and take that. Working up the near side. Centers it past to Ghosty Ferret, but he whiffs! And Arax clears! Yuppie steals the puck. He's low on stamp. Not that low, though. And he gets it wide. Ghosty Ferret hard on his tail. We'll see who comes out of the far corner. LA zone. Pinged away by Ferret. And Yuppie is just content. Let's do a little regroup. Bring it out. All right. But puck goes out of play. And we got 31 seconds left in the period. TJF, get your butt off the ice, bro. We all know you ain't playing low, bro.
TJF, the owner of the Los Angeles Earthquakes, benched by his own team.
Big face-off play. Shot by Quake, but it just doesn't have enough juice to get on net. And it was a little bit wide. Techni now trying to generate something with 20 seconds left in the period. Tango not allowing that to happen. I mean, I guess you can't play the puck if you can't see the puck. It's Tango's philosophy. 10 seconds remaining. On the breakdown, the Bengals got a little rush. Oh, I believe. Oh my goodness. That was a massive blunder by LA. They're trying to clear it out of the zone. And Tango's there, and he's just there. And so, but after 2 periods of play, New York Bagels 3, Los Angeles Earthquakes 1. We're going to send it over to Luke.
Yeah, well, at least the Earthquakes have slowed the bleeding, so that is good on their end. Ghosty Ferret, the star player for the Earthquakes, the first overall draft pick in this entire league, has looked silent this game. If anything, he has looked like one of the worst players on the ice for both teams. He has not passed Vaculent Beef when Vaculent Beef is opened. He has whiffed some passes from Vaculent Beef that were great chances. This is not what you want to see from your star player. He started out looking fairly strong. He is going up against Yuppie, one of the best players in the league. But this is not how you want to go out on your elimination game. We really need to see him passing to Vaculent Beef more because both Yuppie and Arax, they're just covering Ferret when he's going down the ice. Now, he is a big boy. He does need multiple men to cover him. But just pass the puck. It is not that hard, please. On the Bagel side of things, they just need to keep doing what they're doing. They're playing their game great. Yuppie and Arax obviously have that chemistry. Panda Man standing on top of his head in the net, while Top Rages and Tango just go absolutely crazy on the second line. ZD, do you see any chance of it turning around for Los Angeles right now?
I don't, because the Bagels are playing such a simple game. They're not really forcing plays. They're taking what's given. And I mean, every time I'm on the broadcast, I always harp simple hockey. Play the game the right way. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. All that stuff. And the Bagels, they don't need to change anything. And that's an advantage for the Bagels, where LA, like you just said, Ghosty Fair needs to activate Baculate Beef in the play. They have to make all of these changes, and when you have to make changes mid-game, that's infinitely harder than a team that just keep doing what you're doing, baby. Okay? And I hope, for everybody's sake, LA figures it out for 5 minutes, so we have a solid hockey game to watch here. But we will see. Only time will tell. Final thoughts, Luke?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be pretty hard for the Earthquake to bounce back. They are not the kind of team to adapt here, whereas the Bagels are. The Bagels have always been a third period team this season. So if there's any time to come back, now would be the hardest time to do it. But if there's any time that you're going to come back, and there's any time to prove that you deserve to be here, now is the time to do it. Los Angeles, rise up. And please come back. I want to see a game 3 for once.
Man, you might be you might need some hopium there, Luke. But third period underway. Nothing's changed in terms of the lineup. Nice play by Ghosty Bear. Steals the puck from Luke. He has a quick break. Can he get on net? He gets a pass. Panda Man, he tucks it. That's exactly what LA needs. 8 seconds into the period. Oh my goodness. Call that a caster's jinx on me for the Bagels. And then Luke rising, willing the LA Earthquakes out of the dog pit. Oh my goodness. Blunder by UP. Ghosty Ferret steals it, works it down the ice, and gets it in. What a play. What a play. And, well, LA's back in it.
Well, they still got a goal. They still got to score another goal. Easier said than done. But
you know what I say? Comebacks, they start with one. It's got to start with one, and there's your first one.
The fundamentals.
The big key is, the big key here is they cannot let the Bagels. Baculate Beef steals the puck from UP. Oh, recovery. I thought that was going to be more exciting than it was. The LA Earthquake cannot concede a goal here in the next, we'll say, 45 seconds to a minute. If they do, it's over. It's Jover. It's never been more over than it is then. Okay? Eagles, they obviously want to get it. But LA, you don't need a score right now. Take your time. Let the play develop. Soupy trying to break out against Ghosty Fair. Gets around him. He has Arax wide open on the far side. We'll see if he looks for a pass. Gets a shot on net. Rebound! Arax cleared by Baculate Beef! Potentially season-saving play right there. Baculate Beef beats UP, but UP recovers it, hits it to the corner. If LA comes back, at least goes to overtime in this game. That is a game-saving play by Baculate Beef. Arax had nothing but net on the rebound. The Bagels take a penalty.
No, I don't think it's supposed to be for the Bagels. Yeah, it's for the Earthquake.
Oops. Oh. We will see. Oh. Baculate Beef going to the box. And LA is going to be on the kill again. And the first power play for the Bagels. It was, let's be honest, it wasn't spectacular by any means. It was literally just UP standing there for 5 seconds and then shooting. And then Arax crashing the net.
Sometimes that's all it takes.
Hey, simple hockey, baby. UP gets around, wins the draw and gets around Ferret. Brings it out. Pass across for Arax. He's got not the baton in space, and then he whiffs. Pulls it back. Pass across to UP. UP whiffs. Ghosty Ferret hits it. UP whiffs. Ghosty Ferret now gains possession in his corner, and that is absolutely crucial for the penalty kill. UP steals it, though. Centers it for Arax. Cleared away by Nixies. Massive play by the LA goaltender. Less than 3 seconds on the kill for LA. They're not out of the woods yet. UP's on the attack, but Ghosty Ferret clears it. A great... Honestly, great kill by Nixies in Ghosty Ferret. Baculate Beef back out on the ice. Arax going for a change. Top Rage is on the ice. UP working down low. Man the myth in the Ferret himself. Ghosty Ferret. UP off the ice. Tango. Second line's fully out. Almost fully out for both teams. Baculate Beef staying on with Konechny. Tango looking for a neutral zone shot. Can't get it through. Pass across for Top Rages. He's got time. Likes to hit it to the half boards. That allows Konechny to recover and take it. Trying to get past Tango. Tango, nice play. And it's Top Rages. He hits the post. Nixies clear. Massive clear by Nixies. Oh my goodness. In the near corner, Quake TFA and Top Rages going at it. Tango keeps his zone. He's behind the net. For a pass, Top Rages isn't quite there, but LA clears it. Allows Tango to get it back. Tango takes a shot from
That
center
one
ice
post
and
has
it.
gotten so much action tonight.
Yeah, man. Pixies might have to take the post out to a steak dinner or something for how much that post has saved him tonight. Top Rage just pulled to the middle, cleared away by Konechny. On the near side, Joe gathers it near his blue line, looking up through the ref circle to the wall. Can't get it on net as Quake TFA guides it to the corner. But like, here's the problem for LA. A Bagels player rushes it up, and then Quake and Konechny, they just both go on him. Like, you had two guys below the goal line. Like, make it make sense. Tango with time and space, can't get the shot off. Walked away by Quake. Quake gets the shot, saved by Panda Man, who fully clears the zone. Top Rage is pressuring Konechny. Steals the puck. He's got time and space. He hits it up a little bit too far. Pixies clears it out. Tango puts it back in. Like say, puck's in, puck's out, puck's deep. And the Bagels are doing that right now. Tango just doing some whatever the heck he's doing in the corner. Arax on the ice. Ghosty Ferret on the ice for LA. Tango, nice curve. Not on net, behind the net. But in the corner, Quake and Tango go at it. And you think Tango's got to be favored in that matchup, but Ghosty Ferret intervenes. It's fine. Do it myself. Hey, he made a pass! He made a pass and then Quake bricked! Less than 60 seconds remaining in regulation. Yuppie back out on the ice. And he scored! Oh my goodness! Wow!
And that is why Ghosty Ferret does not pass.
And let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, for the next 6 months, Ghosty Ferret will continue to rant, and that's why I don't pass. And that's why I don't pass. Okay? Dude, if you did that from the get-go, like, come on, man.
Well, I'd like to point out who he chose to pass to. Quake TFA. Of all the players on your team that you could have chosen to pass to at that moment, you picked Quake TFA. You have Konechny on the bench. You have Vaculent Beef, even TJF. And yet you go with Quake TFA. And that is why you just gave up a goal.
Like, ladies and gentlemen, Quake TFA would be on Fraud Watch, but he's not good enough to be considered a fraud to begin with. Oh, a tough angle shot cleared away. Arax. And that is the dagger. Empty net. UP puts the second of the game after Arax almost put it in. And 5-2, 42.2 seconds left. I believe that's all she wrote for LA. Their season's going to be marked and remembered for turmoil, mental issues, team chemistry issues, a massive trade mid-season. At the end of the day, it all falls down onto one player's shoulders. That's TJF. He picked this damn team. It's his fault. That's usually how it works. Like, we can blame Ghosty Ferret all he wants. TJF did not pick the pieces around Ghosty Ferret for him to be successful. And also, I'd argue Ghosty Ferret should have been the first overall pick in the draft. He's not that guy, pal. But, shot saved by Nixies. When it doesn't matter, I guess try and boost your stacks, Nixies. Ghosty Ferret. Dragging time behind his own net. Respectable. I know it's Jover, but since Arax came up, here comes Ghosty Ferret. Cuts to the middle. Nice shot. And a man, not there for the save, but clears it after it hits the post. Accurate Beef. Keeping those legs churning. Ghosty Ferret steal. With the net, saved by Panda Man. Panda Man drops it. Less than 6 seconds remaining. 5. And, ladies and gentlemen, we have a round 2 sweep. The New York Bagels go into LA, take their lunch money, and take the series. 5-2. This game probably seemed closer at times than it actually was. I thought this game was pure domination by the Bagels. Kudos to them and good luck in the finals. They're going to play the winner of the next game between the Ohio Otters and the Blue Ridge Blizzards. Luke, closing thoughts on this game?
As they line up for handshakes here in Los Angeles, as you said, what a controversial season they've had for the Earthquakes. Just constant back and forth between the players, between the lines, just nothing ever clicking for this team. Yet, against all odds, they made playoffs. They make it to round 2 over the favored Paris Pigeons. And then they go out with a whimper tonight. We saw them absolutely collapse. A minute of play, and they give up 3 goals. Every time it mattered most, Los Angeles could not answer the call. So, a running theme will end their story tonight. We should see them for the round 3 matchup against the loser of the next playoff series against the Blizzard and the Otters. But besides that, I believe we will close things out before we go to our next stream. A little bit of a break. So in the meantime, go ahead and get some water, have a snack, check yourself, get some popcorn. Well, no, they're gone. They've been gone for a while. Check yourself, make sure you don't have any spiders on you. But besides that, we will see you at 7:45 for the Blue Ridge Blizzard against the Ohio Otters. See you then.
Welcome everybody back to the BHL, or the BHCL rather. I am Yuppie. I'm joined by Ghosty Ferret. And we have game 2 of the second round series between the Blue Ridge Blizzard and the Ohio Otters. I think I already introduced myself. Sorry, I don't cast very often, but we're going to figure it out. I'm going to hand this over to Luke, and he's going to talk about, we started a little bit early, so that we could talk about the return of Sammy the Whale, who's actually going to be playing tonight, despite reports.
That is right, Otters fans. Sammy the Whale is back in the lineup tonight. He has gone through hell to be able to play with his team tonight here in Ohio. As you may or may not know, his laptop was broken, and although he sent it into a repair shop, found out that that does not matter. His laptop is not getting fixed tonight. So what did he do? Well, we reached out to a ton of PC cafes in his area, and found one that would eventually let us not only download Minecraft on it, but download everything necessary to play blocky hockey. And as you can see, Sammy the Whale is now standing on the ice, taking warm-ups, taking laps, getting used to a new setup he has never used before, probably a lot better of a computer than what he's used to. He's cranking past 60 frames. We are going to see a whole new Whale tonight. UP, do you think this is going to have any sort of impact on the matchup tonight?
I do think it will, and it's, it really depends on how well he's going to be able to adapt to this new setup. Obviously, the better performance is going to be great, but, maybe getting used to some different peripherals, getting used to a different setup. He might be a little uncomfortable. I don't know how he does with social interaction, so we might get a little nervous with all the people around him.
Jokes completely aside, when I was give the idea, we were looking into the PC cafes, he did tell me that he did not want to be the man known to walk in there to ask to play Minecraft hockey. So you were not far off on that statement.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised, knowing Ben, but nonetheless, this is going to be a really exciting game tonight. The Blizzard are coming into this one off of a pretty dominating victory over the Otters. The game started to look pretty close, but the Blizzard seem to always be able to bring it back and take control over the game again. But, the Otters are also, coming back with their full team. They have Sammy the Whale, so Robe's going to be able to get more active this game. He had a lot of trouble playing with Moncton on Wednesday night, and, I think it's going to work out potentially in their favor. Ghost Fair, what are your thoughts going into this matchup?
Yeah, I think we're going to see a great game here. Obviously, last game, very high scoring. I don't expect the same results from these two teams, but I do think Robe is going to have a great game with Sammy the Whale back in the lineup. As you said, last game, he just kind of looked uncomfortable with Moncton, and this dynamic of Robe and Sammy the Whale have been on fire all season, and they finally get to put it together in a really big playoff game.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. But we're going to get underway here with the opening draw, Alex and R versus Robe. Robe is going to win it back to himself and bring it through the neutral ice. Robe, bring it down the ice, shot on Mitch Miedemacher. It's going to be a save. Pull back in for the net. He's not going to be able to tuck it. Robe, with the puck off the half wall, cutting across the zone, trying to cut back, but the pressure from Alex and R is going to make that a little bit more difficult. Akuzo, looking for the pass up to Alex and R, intercepted by Sammy the Whale. Sammy the Whale with a shot, and I don't know if he's going to blame the setup for that one, but that was very wide. Akuzo with it, being pressured by Robe. He's going to let him walk up, and then he's going to pass it to Alex. Alex and R, pushing the puck up the ice against Robe. Alex battling with Rob. Now Rob beating Alex. 2-on-1 forming for the Otters, but it's going to be stopped by Akuzo. Akuzo now looking for a shot from a tough angle. He's actually going to try to pass it, and the pass is going to be there, but Alex and R can't seem to find the puck. And now Sammy the Whale is going to pick off the pass back. Alex and R trying to make a play, but Sammy the Whale is going to get a big stop. And now he's going to play it from the corner. Sammy the Whale trying to bring it back out of the zone and regroup, but Robe's going to take it from him. Robe with a shot from deep. It's going to be stopped by Mimi with the pads. Akuzo trying to break by Robe. But Sammy the Whale with a great stop there. Second line now out for the Blizzard. Otters are still on the ice, and they both are going to change. Very risky play, but it's going to end up working out. Now Packus is down the ice, but it's going to be stopped by Clamper. This is another one of those lines that's been very good this season. Clamper and Dripsky, they clicked almost immediately despite both being rookies and having really no experience together. Clamper, bringing it up the ice. He's being given a lot of space by the Otters. They're really respecting him, but he's just going to dump it in and leave it for Packers. Packers now, looking for the pass across to Apat. He's going to miss twice, and that's going to give Clamper the opportunity to take it. Big hit by Dripsky there onto Apat, but it's not going to affect play enough for the ref to blow the whistle. Apat battling with Dripsky. Dripsky trying to take it out from behind the net. Carrying it out of the corner, but stopped by Apat, but he's going to break through. 2-on-1 almost developing, but a great stop by Packers. before it can turn into anything dangerous. Packers putting it right back in the zone. This has been a great shift from Packers so far. Lots of good pressure to make up for Apat's mistakes. And now Akuzo's back on the ice, putting pressure on Apat. Akuzo centering it right to Bagel, but Bagel's just going to clear it away. Robe with the puck in his own end. Looking to bring it up. Wheeling around the goal, but it's going to be stopped by Akuzo. Akuzo for the pass back to Alex Nahr. Alex Nahr with a chance to shoot. Blocked by Sammy the Whale. Rebound's going to be cleared out by Robe. Akuzo with a chance to shoot. And there's going to be a penalty on the play on the Blizzard as he's shooting that puck. And we're going to get an Otters power play. I'm not too sure what happened. Ferret, did you catch that?
It looks like he was trying to go for the shot there and just whacked him off the puck because, you know, it very 50-50 call in my opinion, as it did look like.
I'm currently watching the replay. Akuzo hits it back to Alex. Alex looks for the shot chance. Blocked by Ben. And Akuzo's trying to hit this puck, but he just hits Ben right off of the puck. Ben isn't Sammy the Whale for all the viewers. You know, maybe the ref is a big Sammy the Whale fan. I don't know, but that was definitely it could have gone either way. Dripsky's going to be on the kill, though, for the Blizzard as we get right back underway. Robe bringing it back. Looking for the shot from deep. Saved by Mimi. Rebound is going to be cleared right into Sammy the Whale. Robe's going to get it right back. 18 seconds remaining on the power play. Robe looking for the shot chance. He's going to whiff. Robe still with it. Shot right into Dripsky. Questionable decision. He had the pass outlet. Decided to just shoot it. Sammy the Whale struggling with the puck. Shot there on Mimi. It's going to be saved. And now Dripsky's going to be able to dribble out the remainder of this power play. Unless Robe can come to the middle. Robe with a chance to shoot. Dripsky whiffing, but it's not going to materialize into anything. Sammy the Whale bringing it back behind the net. Pressured by Akuzo. Akuzo looking for the pass out. It's going to be stopped by Sammy the Whale. Robe behind his own net. Looking for a play. He's going to run right into Akuzo, though, who has had a great forecheck so far this game. Akuzo not over-pressuring, not chasing, playing very smart. The Blizzard have a chance to close out the game tonight, and I feel like usually the team that has that opportunity makes a lot more risks. You know, they're a lot more confident, but the Blizzard have stayed grounded this game so far and aren't taking any chances against this full-strength Otters team. Robe pulling it off the wall. Sorry, what were you going to say, Ghosty Ferret?
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but I feel like it's honestly hurting this team. Is the Outers, in my opinion, are really outplaying them at full strength. In my opinion, they're playing a little too passive.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I think that kind of what the Blizzard play off of is taking those risks, taking calculated risks, and you know, cashing out on them. But nonetheless, we're still within play. So I'm gonna get back to calling. Alex Nahr looking for the pass across to Akuzo. Akuzo trying to hit it back into the middle, but it's gonna be cleared by the Otters defense. Now Apat's gonna kill a little bit of time in the corner, let his team change. Apat just taking his sweet time, passing it up. It's gonna be intercepted by Clamper though. As Packers is trying to be the receiver of that pass. Packers is going to beat Dripsky. Packers now getting by. Packers on a breakaway. Shot. And he scored! Packers makes it 1-0 Ohio off a great play off the wall to beat the defender.
I mean, that right there reminded me of his rookie season. I feel like we haven't seen that form from Packers all season long. And it's big for him to come up. You know,
that was vintage Packers. You know, if you haven't been around for the BHL, you wouldn't know, but he gained a lot of notoriety, I guess, last season as a rookie, as someone that was kind of clutch and had a lot of potential to be a future superstar. We haven't really seen it this season with him on the second line, but he is definitely turning up when it matters, and he's going to get the first goal of this game.
I will say, this is no exaggeration. I saw Packers practicing at 3 a.m. last night. He wants this win.
Yeah, no, I can understand why. Packers looking for the pass up to Apat. Apat off the far post. But Mimi's going to make the easy clear. Just mere inches away from making this a 2-0 game for the Otters as this first period starts to die down. Dripsky looking for a chance to force it through the goal. Questionable play there, but I guess he had no other options. And that's going to do it for period one. What are your thoughts on that period, Ghosty Ferret, before we send it over to Luke?
That was a fantastic period from the Otters. Obviously, you know, getting the only goal that period, but it just looked like they were the better team, in my opinion, than this Blizzard team. The Blizzard looked scared to do anything, which is strange because they're up in the series. I'm not sure if, you know, after yesterday, or Wednesday, sorry, they're feeling a little too comfortable.
The production is telling us to stop the yap and get on to what Luke wants.
All right, let's go.
Well, going into what was planned for this current thing, we have the community spotlight, something that we showed last time, but more specifically, if there's a time for the Ohio Otters to need to get hyped up, it is right now. And we have possibly the most hype edit I've ever seen produced. So I'm just going to let it speak for itself. I'm going to be honest, I'm a little biased here. I've recently became an Otters truther, Foolish in his chat, just very cool people in general, kind of converted me to the side of Ohio frauders to just the Ohio Otters.
We call him Elon Musk.
Works past Mike's. A shot. He scores. He's got 5. Gets past Purple. Gets past Clamper. Trying to walk in. He scores. On his face. Walks right through. Saves. Spooky him out. Rebound up to Whale. He scores. As Mike keeps him to the boards. Sammy the way. Whale on a shot. He scores. What a pass from Packers. In alone. He shoots. He scores.
He has room. Back for APAT. His shot. He scores.
Be a shot saved by Bagel for little ghosty ferret. A shot saved by Bagel Glaze. Oh, what a save from Bagel! Get away by Z. See a shot saved by Bagel Glaze.
Obviously, in an absolutely insane edit there from Sam at 108 Hugrat on Discord, or excuse me, on Twitter/X. Coming in though, we have a couple of fan arts real fast. Gonna kind of speed run through it because we don't have a ton of time. Drawing of a fucked up and evil version of the Ohio Otters from team manager Demoni. We have an Ohio Otter from Astro with a marshmallow friend, as we have made our peace with the marshmallows. A fan art from a Foolish cheering on the Otters. From Grace on Twitter, we have a bunch of different drawings of different Otters from her little brother. So we see more Sammy the Whale fan art, and also they threw me in there with my little stint as a goalie. So that's all we have for the community spotlight for now. We're gonna send it back to the broadcast, and I will see you guys there. And we are back in the booth with Yuppie. Yuppie, take it away.
Hello, everybody. Yeah, welcome back. I watched a little bit of that community spotlight. Shout out to the community. You guys have made this this whole season a lot more fun than previous. But we're going to get back underway here. Opening draw of the second period between Akuzo and Robe about to get underway. And it's going to be won back by Akuzo. But Robe's going to take it right off of him with a quick shot from the neutral zone. It's going to be an easy save for Mimi. Robe with the puck now behind the offensive goal. Pulling it back. Can't really find it, though. It's going to be an easy save for Mimi. Shots are currently 8-2 in favor of the Otters. They have been all over the Blizzard in terms of offense, and a great chance from the corner by Rob, but a better glove from Mimi. Mimi facing another shot from Robe from the top of the circle. He's going to opt to play it. And we're going to keep going as the Blizzard are struggling. Robe trying it out. Yeah, I mean, I feel like you need to take that stoppage if you're Mimi. You need to get your, get composed. You're down by 1, and you can't even get the puck out of your own zone right now, it feels like. Sam the Whale trying to get it by Alex Sinar. It's going to be taken by Akuzo. Akuzo trying to hit it by Sam the Whale, but he's just going to end up giving it up. Lack of communication here from the Blizzard. That's at least what it looks like. It looks like they're not even a VC together. They don't know what they're doing. Akuzo trying to break it out against Robe. Robe's going to carry it all the way back and try to regroup. Alex Sinar with some light pressure. And he's going to try to cut off Rob, but he's going to take a bad angle, and it's going to be a 2-on-1 now. Robe with a shot from deep, and it's going to be saved by Mitch Miemener. Sam the Whale still on the ice. Looks like the second line for the Blizzard has already made their way out, and the Otters are starting to peel off as well. Clamper gets beat by APAT. APAT in, all alone, shot saved by Mimi, and he's going to drop it in the crease. But APAT will not be able to capitalize. Clamper with a good ping on that point pass, but he's not going to be able to make anything of it as Packers had a very quick reaction. Dripsky dumping it past Packers. Looking for the shot from the corner. And it's going to be saved by Bagel. Dripsky with a chance to shoot. Shot short side on Bagel Glazed. And he's finally getting tested for what feels like the first time this game. Dripsky trying to make a defensive play, but Packers trying to drive down the boards like he did for his first goal tonight. Clamper trying to push by. Pass up for Dripsky. Clamper getting beat by Packers. But he's going to lose it to Dripsky. Dripsky now bringing it up the wall. Take it by Packers. Lots of back and forth action in this like 5x5 block area in front of the Bagel. Not the Bagel, sorry. The Blizzard bench. A little biased to the Bagels myself, as I should be. Akuzo.
Team already got your
pass it across. Yeah, I know. We already did. Akuzo looking for the pass across to Alex, and it's going to be picked off by Sammy the Whale. Akuzo taking it back. Trying to bring up the ice, but Robe's going to pick it off. Robe trying to drive in, but it's going to be stopped by Akuzo. Robe and Akuzo battling in the corner. This second period has just been a lot of puck battling, not the best content. Robe with a great chance to put the Otters up by 2, but he just goes a little bit too far on that curve. Continued caster's curse. I say the game's boring, something cool happens. I say the game's cool, something boring's going to happen. Shot there from Robe from the corner. It's going to be gloved down by Mimi. And we're going to get a stoppage. Offensive zone faceoff for the Otters. What do you think the Blizzard need to do to fix up their game right now, Ghosty Ferret?
It's tough watching us out here if you're a Blizzard fan. I'm honestly not quite sure. I just think you guys need to play more aggressive because they're really not doing anything. They're just letting Robe run to him and take the puck.
Yeah, they need to play with a little bit more fight. It seems like they think they've already won the series. Pass up from Akuzo, but he ends up just giving it to Bagel Glaze. That's not your teammate, pal. Figure it out. Robe trying to break it out of the zone against Alexanar. Robe cutting through the middle, getting by both. Chance to shoot, but Akuzo with a great recovery. Robe trying to make something happen from the circle there. Sammy the Whale, not sure what he's doing. Kind of just vintage Sammy the Whale, curving in the middle of the ice, doing nothing, but he's doing it on a good setup this time. Sammy the Whale with a breakaway pass from Robe. He's not going to be able to do anything with it. But now out of the corner, Sammy the Whale can't convert on that opportunity. Now the Blizzard are going to try to generate a 2-on-1 back the other way, but A-Pass just going to dump it back. Back up for Dripsky. Dripsky with a chance to shoot, and he's going to go wide of the net, short side. Dripsky with it behind the goal. Battling with A-Pat. A-Pat battling with Dripsky still. Dripsky pulling it into the middle, but Packer's going to read that and take it right off of him. Pass up to A-Pat by Packers. Now A-Pat with some ice. A-Pat bring it up the ice. Chance to shoot. Saved by Mitch Mimi. Rebound. He's going to try to make something happen with it, but maybe he overcooked a little bit. A-Pat from the corner. Can't get it quite onto the net as both Blizzard defenders kind of just collapsed onto him. Dripsky still trying to push down the ice. And he's going to end up in the corner with it. Pass out for Akuzo. Akuzo with a chance to shoot. But A-Pat with the easy clear. A-Pat now bringing it up the wall. Passing it back to Packers is A-Pat. Now Packers down the wall. Trying to get by Akuzo. Unsuccessful. In the corner now is Akuzo and Packers. Akuzo trying to hit it by. Not much time left on the period. Packers trying to get one last opportunity, but he will not be able to. We're going to have a 1-0 period after 1-0 game after 2. Shots are 13-6 in favor of Ohio. They have been absolutely dominating. But I believe I need to hand this back to Luke for the intermission. Am I correct?
Yeah, I mean, that definitely works. Just going to talk about the game here.
Okay.
Quite the game. Something I do want to briefly touch on just for a moment, though, is a little bit of a curse here we have within the BHL, the Blocky Hockey League, is that I don't know the exact statistic. UP, you might know this more off the top of your head, so you might want to take this over. But might want to talk about the sweeps that we've constantly had.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the last, I believe, 2 seasons of BHL and BHCL hockey, we have had exclusively sweeps, where the team that wins the first game of the series essentially just runs away with it and ends it in the next game, or in a best-of-5 case in the next 2 games. But right now, the Otters look like they have the opportunity to push the first elimination game in what feels like, forever, which would have been the last 3 seasons. We had a sweep earlier right before this game, and both the series in the first round were also sweeps. So the BHCL has continued up this trend of exclusively having sweeps, but the trend has to eventually end, and it might be today. Ghosty Fair, what are your thoughts? I know you went into a little bit of detail on it in the period, but what do you think the Blizzard really need to do? They don't look right, and I can't put my finger on why.
Yeah, it looks like they're going out there and playing without passion. They're going through the motions. They think the series is won, and they just have to go out there and, I guess, be on the ice is what they think that they need to do to win, because this Otters team has looked phenomenal so far.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they think there's participation points for showing up, but unfortunately, you got to do more than that. I mean, I guess that they didn't forfeit. They showed up, but I don't know. Putting only 6 shots on a goalie that is as hot as Bagel Glaze has been for a lot of this season is not going to win you games. And when you're letting Robe repeatedly take high-quality shots from spots that he likes to play from, which is the corner and the half wall, that's an area that you do not want to let Robe get comfortable and kind of just start cooking him.
No, definitely not.
It just feels like I said, the Blizzard came into this game thinking, you know what, every other series has been a sweep. We just need to show up, and the curse will work its magic, and we'll win, and we'll come out of this on top. And I know there's still a lot of time for that. I don't want to jinx this, but I'm not super confident in them, not based on the score, but just based on the gameplay I've seen. I don't like to be too caught up in the stats, and the eye test alone has just been showing a lot of bad results.
Honestly, they're lucky to only be down by 1. Yes,
yeah,
mate.
No, I completely agree. But we're going to get back underway. No more jinxing. I see Fools just chat. Sorry, guys. We're going to get back underway. Akuzo and Robe on the draw. It's going to be one back by the Otters. Sammy the Whale's going to hit it up to Robe. Akuzo battling out of the corner, trying to cut into the middle. Akuzo battling with Rob. Rob now. Trying to bring it out from behind his own net. It's from behind the goal, and it goes in! It bounces off a bagel glaze and ends up in the back of the net. We're going to need a replay on that one. That's just unfortunate. You cannot plan for that as a defense or a goaltender. That's just unlucky.
I don't even know what to say.
I have never seen that personally.
It's because
I've played the game a lot. I've seen it in scrimmages, but yeah, I'm watching the replay now.
He unshifted for a split second as the puck entered his hitbox, and then he shifted again. So the puck is in his hitbox, and then by shifting again, that activates the bounce off of it, and it flings it into the net. That is
that's
the most insane thing I have ever seen.
I've seen goals like that in scrimmages, but in an actual official match, you're kicking yourself. But, if you're the Otters, you can't be too down on yourself. A fluky goal like that's going to happen sometimes, but they've been the better team, and they need to keep playing like it. Akuzo now bring it into the zone. It's going to be taken by Robe. Robe pushing Akuzo off the puck. He's just going to force his way through the ice. Sammy the Whale hitting it up for Robe. And now Robe with it in the offensive zone. I believe it would be fair to say so far that the Otters just seem to kind of want this game more than the Blizzard based off the analysis. And, that play right there, Robe just trying to force his way down the ice is kind of proof of that. And look at where it ended up. It ended up in the offensive zone where he's going to get to put more chances on the goal. Sammy the Whale with an interesting pull move right into Akuzo. He's going to end up hitting Akuzo. And we're going to get a power play coming up for the Blue Ridge Blizzard off of a hit by Sammy the Whale. A very bad misplay by pulling it right into the center of the ice. And then to try to make up for his mistake, he just hit the other team. An interesting decision. Definitely. You make a mistake and then you put yourself in even more trouble, but maybe he thought that it would be a breakaway and he could get away with a penalty instead. But actually, we're going to get a timeout here from the Otters. Robe is calling a timeout to get his stamina back up so he can play this penalty kill. Seems they do not trust Packers. How do you think this power play is going to play out, Ghosty Ferret?
I'm not sure. Robe being on the pen kill definitely helps the Otters' cause for this, but yeah, they have to be careful because they've been dominating the whole game, but this is the chance here. It's already 1-1 off a very fluky goal. If it gets 2-1, I don't know if I like the Otters' chance to come back in this game.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of games this playoff where it seems like the team that deserved to win didn't end up pulling through. And a power play like this is an opportunity for the Blizzard to take a game that they really didn't earn. But we're 5 seconds out from the face-off. Akuzo versus Robe on the draw. Clamper will be joining Akuzo on this power play. Akuzo trying to do like a little double pullback move. It's going to end up on the stick of Clamper, who needs to progress a little bit to get into shooting range. He's going to look for a shot, but he's going to blunder and give it right to Robe. Robe now pushing it down the ice. It's going to be given right back by the Blizzard. And both teams are really struggling to take advantage of the opportunities they're being given. Robe in terms of losing the puck and not just maintaining possession. And the Blizzard haven't gotten a shot off yet. And we're 3 seconds remaining in the power play. Robe now bringing up the ice. Even strength. Great kill by Robe. And now Robe in. Oh, low shot. And he scored right after the power play. Robe takes the lead 2-1 off of a great breakaway shot as he beats Akuzo right after it was, it should have been favored for the Blizzard. That goal felt like a shorthanded goal.
It did.
If we're being realistic.
And that goes back to what you were saying is the Blizzard just, feel like they already won this game. Is he just carries the puck down the ice through everybody.
Yeah,
I mean,
no, that's that's disappointing. You know, you watch goals like that and you know, as I'm sure the other teams that are already out of the playoffs or even the, you know, myself included, you're watching that and you're like, what are the Blizzard doing? You cannot just let somebody of that caliber just walk down the ice like that and pick up momentum from his own zone, especially when it was still basically a 1 versus 2. The player out of the box hadn't come out far enough to really have an impact yet. But we're going to get back underway. Robe with it. He's going to try to beat Dripsky. And now he's going to cut through the middle. Akuzo with a nice ping to stop it. Akuzo getting it up. Now Sammy the Whale with it. Trying to cut back. Sammy the Whale trying to beat Dripsky. Interesting top stack from the Blizzard. It seems like they are willing to take this risk that they're going to be able to get a stoppage to use their own timeout before both of their players run out of stamina. What do you think about this gamble, Ghosty Ferret? Do you think it's actually kind of worth it?
You know, I actually do think it is, because this team has looked slow all game, and if they can get a goal here, that'd be huge. But if they don't score, I don't know. I really don't like their
odds. Looks like Kuzo's already off the ice, so looks like they are not taking any chances. Sammy the Whale with a shot from the neutral zone, and he scores! It makes it 3-1 Ohio from the PC Cafe. Oh my, Sammy the Whale goal. Can you break that down, Ghosty Ferret?
Yeah, I mean, they just double team Robe there and they left Sammy the Whale wide open, and that's what he's been doing all season for this Otters team, finishing goals like that. And you know, maybe it's the setup, not playing on 30 frames, is helping him out, because he does normally miss those. But great goal from Sammy the Whale.
You know, maybe Sammy the Whale, he just flourishes under the pressure. You know, pressure makes diamonds, and it seems like this season has improved. You know, the most eyes have been on the league than ever, and he's had his best season, an absolute career season, by a large gap. You know, Sammy the Whale was kind of a second line player last season and other previous seasons, and he's really taken a new form as a member of the Ohio Otters. But we're back underway, 3-1 lead for Ohio, and it looks like they might be able to push a game 3, no jinx. Packers pushing the puck into the zone. He's not going to force anything because he does not have to at this point. Packers bring it all the way back. Pat just killing time in the corner. And he's just going to keep killing. Eventually, Dripsky's going to overpush. And I believe the camera is broken or in a bad spot. I'm not too sure. Oh, for me, it is broken. Pat now with a shot chance off the inside post. Oh, yeah, I'm good now. Dripsky. Stopped by Pat. Bring it all the way back. Packers trying to hit it by Alex. He's going to be unsuccessful. Now he's going to get through. Packers pushing up on Akuzo. Akuzo trying to hit it by him. Having trouble. Pat's going to bring it all the way back. He's down to just kill as much time as he has to. There is no rush. They have no pressure to score goals at this point. Robe meeting Alex on the other side of the goal. Chance for Akuzo. Blocked. Another rebound chance blocked. And now it's going to go all the way back out to the Blizzard zone. And they're going to have to restart. Minute 30 left on the clock. Down by 2. They need to generate something soon. And Akuzo was continuing to whiff on shots. Pass for Akuzo. Akuzo with a chance to shoot off the iron of the left post. Pat bringing it up the ice. And it's going to go up to Robe, who's going to try to cut through the middle. Robe with a chance off the far post. Posts back and forth. But, you know, one team has to score. The other team doesn't. So this is not looking good for the Blizzard. Clamper now trying to bring the puck up the ice. Akuzo getting beat by Sammy the Whale. Sammy the Whale pushing the puck up the ice. We're under a minute left in the game. 2-goal lead for the Otters. Sammy the Whale cutting back. Looked like the Blizzard thought he was just going to bring it all the way back, but he's still going for more goals. You know, he wants to impress the people behind him at the PC Cafe. Robe with it, bring it all the way back into his own zone. Into his own zone, sorry. And he's going to just cut back and forth. He doesn't have to do anything. He can just kill the clock at this point. Robe now bring it up the ice on an empty net. Robe with a chance for the hat trick, and he scores! Robe makes it 4-1, and we're going to go to a game 3.
For the first time in 2 seasons, history has been made tonight as Ohio will not go down without a fight. I didn't mean to rhyme right there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm welcoming it, but we still got 26 seconds of game left. Looks like the Otters are going to put out their subs. Not subs, but they got Moncton on the ice with Pat. And the Blizzard are still going for this. They're down by 3 with 30 seconds left, but they've got the goalie pulled. And they've got their 3 stars on the ice right now with Dripsky, Alex, and Aaron Akuzo.
I mean, it's possible. I'm questioning Ohio's decision right here, honestly.
Yeah, I would want to just make sure we close out this game nice and clean, but the Blizzard are still going for this. And Dripsky's going to hit it forward and end up giving it right to the Otters. So I guess it's not going to matter because the Blizzard clearly didn't want it bad enough to actually draw up a play. Dripsky, bring it up now. 3v1 against APAT, and he hits it right into APAT. APAT with a chance, and he goes off the post. Oh, he's going to be kicking himself for that one. You know, the stats don't matter at this point, but, you know, you always want to add another goal to the score sheet. And that's going to do it. The Otters win this game 4-1, and they are going to force a Game 3 in Blue Ridge. I don't know exactly where in Blue Ridge. We're in Minecraft, so it's a little
it's a
complicated. It's in a mountain.
It's in Virginia.
We'll go with that. Yeah, it's a mountain. But nonetheless, that's all we have for tonight. Ghosty Fairy, do you want to give a little bit of analysis on this game before we move on?
You know, all I'm going to say is the Blizzard clearly didn't want it tonight. As I just watched a team with no passion, just kind of just go through the motions in a playoff game.
Yeah, I mean, the Blizzard are going to have to do, you know, they need to probably, you know, have a little bit of a meeting among their players, you know, reestablish what the expectations are going into Game 3. Because as it stands now, the Otters might run away with this series and bring themselves to the finals. But I don't really have anything else to add unless Luke or Ghosty Ferret has anything. I think we can.
I've said all I need to say.
Luke, do you have anything you want to add?
I think all I need to say is that tonight is a night where we saw narratives be broken. We saw the sweep curse go away. We saw Robe perform in playoffs. We saw Packers wake up. The Ohio Otters might have never looked better than they have tonight.
Oh, yeah, this was definitely a standout game for this season. But if that's all you have to say, then I suppose we'll end the stream. I've been Yuppie. I hope I did this game justice. I have not casted in a very long time. But I've been joined by Ghosty Ferret as my color commentator and Luke behind the camera. And from everybody at BHL, we say good night.